All right, we got to talk about it. What's up, guys? And welcome back. We're talking about Warzone and Season 3 of Black Ops 6. For some reason, right? Some of you guys really care about this. These videos have recently been getting a lot of views, and I thank you guys for that. Subscribe if you're new. Definitely leave a like. I think, a quarter you guys leave likes, and it's kind of embarrassing. So if we could do that, that'd be great. Strap in, because, guys, today's going to be a long video. I'm going to talk a lot about Warzone and one very quick thing about multiplayer. So if you're not interested in Warzone, feel free to skip this video. I'm not going to take it personally or anything like that. I just ask that if you do, click off after I talk about the multiplayer news, just leave a like and maybe a comment. I'd appreciate the support, but let's talk about it. Firing range is coming. That's it. That's literally all multiplayer is getting. I know we're getting a multiplayer roadmap today. When you guys are watching this video, I'm recording this obviously the night before, but Firing Range is coming back, and obviously it's a good map. It's probably one of the best maps of all time. Definitely one of the best Treyarch maps, and probably tops a lot of things that Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer Games have done. But at the same time, how many times are we getting this map? Let's just be honest here. We got this in Black Ops 1, 2, 3, 4, Cold War, I'm pretty sure. Maybe we didn't get in Black Ops 2, but dude, we see this every time. And it's just can we get some newer remasters? I asked for this, and I don't want the garbage ones. I don't want Piccadilly to come back. I know that Ghost of Hope, kind of made a joke about that. I don't want those garbage maps back. Just pick good maps that are not slums, standoff, fire range, even Summit I'll take, I haven't played Summit in a while, but I feel every time I boot up a Treyarch game, it's oh, here's Nuketown, oh, here's Slums, here's Firing Range, it's the same maps over and over again. I'm cool with it, I guess, but, I feel the game just, it's not a long enough life cycle. It's not Treyarch makes games every 5 years, right? It's every 2 or 3 at the most. So it's I'm constantly seeing this, and I don't know. I just feel it's cool to get Firing Range, don't get me wrong, but I'm not jumping up and down like I was the first time they did this. Along with that, Demolition and Sharpshooter game modes are coming back, which is obviously a good thing. I like Demolition. Sharpshooter really reminds me of the Black Ops 2 era, playing on Hijacked. That's a map you should bring back, by the way. Yeah, good stuff overall. But unfortunately, that's it. Again, we're getting multiplayer stuff. Probably you're going to see it by the time this video goes up. Assuming the roadmap's probably going to go up by then. But until then, we're just going to talk about Warzone. So I'm going to start off with the roadmap, actually. So it comes out April 3rd. Strike that. It actually comes out a day early. Black Ops 6 Season 3 is going to be dropping on April 2nd, where Warzone is going to be coming out again for free on April 3rd. I believe that there are reports that if this game, Warzone, this version of Warzone doesn't hit, they might just cancel Warzone altogether, because it's just not worth it if nobody's going to play this game. And I think that's kind of a testament to show how badly they've treated this, right? When Warzone first came out, when Verdansk first came out, and now they're obviously trying to bring it back, it was a household name, right? Everybody was talking about it. People who didn't even play video games hopped on to Verdansk, they knew what a gulag was, right? Everybody knew what this was. Everybody played it, and then it just fell off a cliff. Let's just be honest. You talk to your coworkers, your classmates, nobody plays Warzone, right? Everybody's playing Fortnite or Marvel Rivals, or I don't know, League of Legends even. Ew, don't make me laugh there. Let's talk about the Warzone roadmap, though. I'm going to show it on screen. Obviously, we get Verdansk and the Gulag Showers. We get Battle Royale. We get Rebirth Resurgence. There's Plunder. There's a new mode called Battle Royale Casual, as well as Battle Royale Ranked Play, and then a High Trip Resurgence, which is a limited time mode. Let's talk about the Battle Royale Casual real quick. Essentially, it's going to be 28 real players and 120 bots. Keep in mind, these are AI bots, as many YouTubers have speculated in the past. Yeah, there are bots running around, and obviously this kind of confirms that they can do that. They have the necessary capabilities to put bots in our games and maybe even make them look like real people. So, for all the conspiracy theorists out there, maybe you are right. But anyway, regardless, this is the casual mode. I doubt that there's going to be skills matchmaking. And if there is, it's probably going to be for the new players, right? They're probably going to put a bunch of level 20 and unders into this mode, because you wouldn't want to put FaZe Swag in a mode where Timmy just downloaded the game and he's a 6-year-old kid with one hand. You don't want to put him in a match with FaZe Swag in this casual mode. So I'm assuming if there is skill-based matchmaking, it's going to be very tight, or they're just not going to let certain people in. I don't know if that's going to be a case or not, but for people who are brand new to Verdansk, brand new to Warzone, I guess this will be a good time for you to, jump in like that. A lot of quality of life stuff on the bottom left. Kind of interesting that they have like a whole section dedicated to just things that were in the game and not anymore. And like, yeah, it's cool that it's returning, I guess. And speaking about returning, if you haven't noticed already, this entire right side is basically just returning stuff. Like, are we supposed to stand up and clap that the helicopter is coming back? That shooting during free fall is coming back. Floating loot, we're supposed to stand up and applaud for that. A vertical buy station menu, cool. A thermite grenade supply run and recon contracts, that's actually kind of cool. I read that the original contracts are coming back. And so, anytime I hopped on for Warzone, I was like, what are these new contracts? Like, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, it was just confusing because I hadn't played in like a year or two. And so it's kind of nice that like, it'll kind of be like muscle memory. Like, oh, this is like a supply run. This is a bounty, like these kind of things, they make sense. Most wanted even, right? Like those make sense. And then obviously like there's going to be some events, classic elements like the victory screen, the announcer, circle pacing and cinematics. Like you really got to put that kind of stuff on a roadmap. Like, is there that little content or are we supposed to be that excited about returning stuff? Like, just stay with me, guys. Like, it's returning stuff. It's not new stuff. And you're touting it on a roadmap. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys, man. If you're excited for this, if you're like jumping up and down, can't wait for April 3rd or April 2nd, whatever. Like, I can't wait. Like, guys, come on, go outside, play another game, talk to a woman. Like, there's got to be something else going for you in life. Like, you can't be this excited about Warzone. Like, I get it's cool to come back to Verdansk. Like, I'm probably even going to try it out, right? I don't even play Warzone like that. Probably wouldn't even have anyone to play with at this point because I don't know any friends who would want to even spin up Warzone. Maybe they would for Verdansk, like just to relive some of the glory days. I don't know. Let's talk a bit about some of the other stuff that's coming out. So for those of you guys who didn't know, Double XP, Weapon XP, and Battle Pass XP starts Friday. So tomorrow when you guys are watching this. So that's cool. I'm sure, I don't know what, 100 to like 1,000 players are still playing this game. So, for anybody who needs their weapon XP still, I guess go ahead in April of 2025. Like I said, Season 3 is dropping April 2nd and Warzone on April 3rd. Like I said before, the classic helicopter is back. There are no redeploy balloons, which definitely changes the game. I wouldn't say that's like game breaking or it is definitely game changing. I wouldn't say it's game breaking. Something kind of cool is that the Kilo, AMAX, HDR, Grau, and Kali sticks are back. So they really are trying to like leverage what nostalgic we had for, what 5-6 years ago at this point. No, not even 6, like 5 years ago. And it was around March. So it's kind of cool that it was like around this time. I guess that's kind of a neat homage. And they're giving back some of the classic weapons that we were like really hyped for, right? So that's cool. Along with this, anyone who opens the Warzone menu gets the Kilo for free. And basically, I was watching this Blame Truth video about this, and he made a great point. Essentially, they're just saying this, they're just doing this to get you to log on, and they don't even care if you play the game, right? If they really did, they'd make it so like you had to get a kill or something like that in order to get the Kilo. And obviously, that would encourage like players to move, players to try to win and stuff like that. But no, they don't really care. It's just you open the Warzone menu, boom, you get it. And you know why they want this? It's because they want your sign-in to count towards their player count number for April. Just think about that, right? Like, I don't really care if you play the game. I don't really care if you come in and eat the restaurant. But if you say, if you just like, I don't know, take a picture with the door outside, like that's good enough. You get a free thing. Like that's what they're saying. Like, I don't care if you play the game. I don't care if you like the game or not. Just stand here so I can take a picture and make it look like people like this. People like my restaurant. People like Warzone again. Like that's what they're going to tell their shareholders. Oh my God, April had a huge surplus. Like Warzone's not dead. See, I told you. Like, you can't see, but I'm shaking my head. It's just, it's disappointing. It's discouraging that this kind of behavior is like rewarded essentially. And so, yeah, let's not harp too much on that. But if you didn't see that, yes, like people are basically going to flock to this to try to get the Kilo for free. Because why would you not try to get a free gun? And it's very simple. But at the same time, you're feeding into Activision and Call of Duty's pockets by doing that, by just logging in. And you have a right to, you paid for the game, and obviously Warzone, you had to download it. It takes like 1.5 million gigabytes to download. So, you should get something for it. Going along next is Omni Movement. So Omni Movement is still going to be in this game. It's still going to be in Warzone, but it's going to be toned down into matching the pace of the original. So yes, you're probably going to be able to slide, run backwards, all that stuff, maybe even dolphin dive, but it's not going to be excessive. It's not going to be like these crackhead YY losers on, maps like Babylon and stuff like that, Nuketown, just messing up your lobbies for, one Twitch viewer or 5 subscribers on YouTube, like people just trying to make it big by gameplay. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, if you're trick shotting, that's one thing, but if you're, actively just sweating using the jackal or whatever, trying to do your absolute best, like, I don't know what to tell you. Nobody's watching that gameplay, bro. Like, just have a personality, or I guess cheat, I don't know what to tell you, man. Just nobody's watching gameplay in 2025, at least nobody that I know. So we went over the roadmap already. If you didn't know, there's 150 players, which I guess is not always been the case. Like I said, I haven't even played Warzone in years, so I don't even know. Do they tone it down to 100? Like, I don't know. You can shoot while falling. Yeah, great. I don't know. Great update, I guess. The original announcer's back. The original Gulag returns. And also, if you didn't know, I guess this is something. You get a free Milsim skin by entering Warzone on April 3rd. So yeah, you get a free skin. I guess that's cool. You get a free skin, you get a free gun just for logging in. Again, they're just trying to pad the player count number, so I understand where they're coming from. But at the same time, as a consumer, it's kind of nice to get something for free. So I'm not going to knock you if you wanted to sign in and get that skin. At the same time, because it's a Milsim skin, no little kids are going to want it, right? And that's why it's free too, because they know that people are not going to, log on for it, because it's not a Nicki Minaj skin. It's not a Snoop Dogg skin or anything like that. It's basically just a Milsim skin. And so, excuse me, you don't have anything to lose there. So, excuse me, wow, something's in my throat. That's basically going to do it. I think that this fake hype over, Warzone Season 3 basically has to stop. Like, so many content creators out there are just like on their hands and knees, like waiting for April 3rd to come out. And I get it, like you need content, you need that Activision paycheck, kind of like my video yesterday. If you missed it, go check it out. I was talking about swag. No shame out there. Just, do your thing, I guess. Just be honest. If you're going to, take a check, just be honest about it. But, all these other dudes, I don't even know if they're getting checks. I don't even know if they're getting flown out, and they're on their hands and knees too for Activision. It's interesting. It's just, do you have morals? Or like, I get it if you're trying to do for money, but if you're not even trying to do it for money, it's like, do you have morals? Do you just really like the game that much? Do you really just miss Verdansk and just couldn't wait to get it back? Like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's like that for some people, but not too much for me, and not too much for people who I know. But that's basically going to do it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. These videos are very fun to make, very just simple, less edits, but at the same time, I get my point across, and it feels hopefully a little more organic, that there's less cuts and all that stuff, but probably had to cut that part where I cleared my throat. Anyway, if you made it this far, definitely leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment if you're going to be playing Warzone, and if you're excited for Season 3, or, maybe I'm in the wrong, right? Maybe I should be excited and I'm not. So let me know that in the comment section down below. And again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace, and peace.